Hello everybody, this is Deluxe here. First off, I want to say Happy Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, I feel bad for you, because you don't have Easterness in your family. Alright, so I want to say sorry I haven't got this out any earlier, because one of my very close family friends passed away from cancer. So I had to attend the funeral, clean up, and set it up. So yeah, I haven't been home the last few days very much. So I found the time to get this out to you on Easter Day. So here it is. This is just a little setup from one of my tracks called MX Coaster, or Coaster MX, whatever you want to call it. Got the landing ramp, and we got the backflip / random trick jump. So this jump is a huge game changer in racing, because you don't know what you could do. You could do anything really. The person behind you could always do a trick that's faster than what your trick does, and as you see there, I do some backflip barrel roll type thing. So that was probably one of the more faster tricks, I would say. A slower trick would be a 180 or almost a 180, or then you start rolling after that. That could give the person behind you enough time to catch up to you or even pass you. You see, that was more of a backflip right there. So yeah, one sec guys, I'm gonna make these blow up. Alright, so we have, this is the random trick / backflip jump. Alright, so let's see. What you want to do on this is you want to have it, I'm gonna say more height on the ramp. Alright, the 180 jump was more like this with a sudden incline. This is more height with a sudden incline. It's a lot more than the 180 jump. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably delete this, keep the landing ramp, delete that, and that. And what I'm gonna do is use ramp. Alright, it's 5 degrees, because 5 degrees is boss. So what you want to do is keep this just at a normal incline, how it normally does. And yeah, so this one is crucial. What you want to do on this one is you want to have it 2 degrees higher. So let's see, like 2 clicks, 5 degrees, so 10 degrees for whoever that one person who commented on the video saying 3 clicks equals 15 degrees. So yeah, that's for you. So here's 5 degrees higher than the last piece, so you want to go 2. Oops. Let's just do it this way, it's easier to see. Alright, that should be 2 right there. Alright, so you got 2 right there, and then we have, bringing this down a little bit. And guys, a lot of you have been asking if I could get that last 180 jump on my file share. Guys, I would, but I don't have enough room on my file share, and yeah, I don't have the money to pay for Bungee, or I do, but I just don't want to use it on Bungee Pro. So alright, as that looks just about like it did before, actually maybe we gotta raise this a little bit. Alright, so as you can see, this part is basically like the 180 jump. It's just a little bit different. It has this more sudden incline right here. So it has 2 parts of sudden incline. So we'll test it. Again guys, always test and make sure it works. This track is one of my older tracks. It's not very good compared to some of my new tracks. Alright, so that was more of a jump. So let's see. Raise that a little bit. Looks better. Alright, let's take the red one. Alright. So yeah guys, again, thanks for letting me hit 1,000 subscribers. It's very appreciated. So yeah, that basically did kind of a backflip. Get in there. Let's see. Let's test it one more time. Make sure that just wasn't one of that part of the 20%, or that doesn't work. So you know. I got a lot of positive feedback on the 180 tutorial, so I'm glad it helped. Let me destroy these. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, because this backflip tutorial takes your freaking. I mean, the backflip jump took me forever to make, so I don't know if I could do it in like how long. I can make a video as long as I want. It's just I don't know if I should. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Yeah, so guys, you can see we're getting there. It's a little bit too sudden. Or I could raise this up a little bit. Again, guys, if when you're forging, it helps a lot to have people that you're friends with to talk to when you're forging, because it just makes you a better forger. Basically what God's Regret said. So as you can see, guys, I'm getting there. You just have to experiment a lot with it. Don't be frustrated with making your maps. Let's see, probably made this a little bit higher. So I'm probably gonna wrap this up here pretty soon. But yeah, I'm not using a computer. Here's a big tip. Oh wow, what the hell just happened there? Here's a big tip for anyone who doesn't know. Use the controller settings bumper jumper. Alright, bumper jumper is the greatest thing that has ever happened to Halo. Alright, it's basically where you could go up and down with the RB and LB. So that's basically a lot. It helps a lot. And also another thing, when you go into forge mode, people have been asking me how that's what happens when I hit the left bumper once. That's what happens when I hit it twice, or the right bumper once. So people have been asking me how I get it to move slowly. What you want to do is hold down L3, which is this little button right here. You probably hear that, but it's not that button. It's that other one, because my left joystick's broken, so it doesn't make the sound. So it basically just zooms in. So what you want to do is use the left joystick for that. You hold it down, and then you can use the left and right bumpers to go up and down slowly. This helps a lot. I didn't even know this for my first like 5 tracks or something. I didn't even know you could do this. So yeah, that definitely helps a lot. God's Regret told me that a while back. When I was helping him with a track, I'm like, how do you do that so fast? And he's like, he told me. I'm like, oh god, I felt so stupid. Alright, so yeah, guys, this is probably gonna wrap up the tutorial. Again, I didn't get it to work 100% in this tutorial. I'll do some more later of other tracks, other parts such as turns, some jumps where it makes your front wheels go down. I don't know if I'm gonna do bank turns, because I mean there's so many tutorials on that. I don't know how many there are. You can probably just go search up some of that. And I'm gonna do some unique stuff such as other jumps. So thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and rate, and go check out my sub boxes below if you're on my channel. So thanks a lot, guys. Later.